Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Little Tummy, and I am your host Menka, bringing yet another recipe for the chicken lovers. Well, Sunday morning and all we need is something that can be instantly eaten without any rice or chapati. Yes, I am back here with a recipe called red Thai chicken curry. Well, this is a very simple recipe if this red Thai chicken paste is available at your home. I'm using a lot of vegetables and chicken this time, and all you need is just plain pasta. So I'm joining everything together with no chapati and rice. Join me in this recipe and enjoy your Sunday morning.
So first we will take a pan or a kadai. Now add some oil in it.
I'm taking an olive oil for almost like 1 tablespoon of oil.
Yeah. So now when the oil heats up, we are going to add chopped onions in it.
How many onions are there in this now? 2 medium size onions. Finely chopped. And we add a little bit of
Mustard paste.
No, it's a garlic and ginger paste. Okay. Now we mix both the ingredients together nicely till they are translucent.
Now we are going to add some salt, pinch of salt. Now when the onion will turn a bit brownish, we are going to add some red Thai curry paste.
Yes, this is a red Thai curry paste. It has red chili, then it has galangal, kaffir lime and lemongrass. So it's as good as a green Thai curry paste, but instead of coriander, it has more of red chili. Now I'm adding almost 2 tablespoons of this red curry paste. Depends upon how spicy you need your chicken curry. You can add this. I'm adding only 2 tablespoons. Now mix it well with the onion.
And after it is mixed, we are going to add some chicken drumsticks. We are adding 7 drumsticks. Now we will mix it properly and we are going to put the flame on medium flame. Now we are going to cook the chicken for some time.
Now since we are mixing this chicken well, we need to cook it on the medium flame till it is almost like 1/3 cooked, and then we'll put some water. Now you can replace the water content with the chicken stock. Since I have not used chicken stock or any vegetable stock into it, simple water can be added for cooking purpose. Now since this chicken has been cooking for 5 minutes almost, I'm adding some water into it. Half a cup of water goes into the chicken now. And since I have added half a cup of water, the remaining curry will cook in coconut milk. Now this coconut milk is easily available in the marketplace. You can buy it and use it. Almost like 2 cups of coconut milk goes into the curry. Since chicken takes few minutes to cook, the remaining vegetables that I have to add in this curry will be halfway from here because they will cook really fast. So I'm adding 2 cups of coconut milk, and once it starts to boil, I'll cover this chicken and cook it for almost 10 to 15 minutes till they are tender. Now this has started to boil. Just put the flame on medium and I'll cover this chicken with a coconut curry for almost like 10 minutes, and I'll come back and then add some veggies to it because we don't want overcooked chicken. So in the meantime, let it cook and then we'll keep the other ingredients ready. Now we are almost in halfway through what we left the chicken to be cooked in the curry. So let's see. This chicken is cooking well in the curry. Now it's time that I'm adding some veggies. So I've chopped some veggies.
Now the names of the veggies are broccoli and some capsicums, bell peppers.
Okay, then I've chopped it. You can take whatever vegetable suits you, baby corns or mushrooms. So I don't want more of it because chicken taste needs to be maintained. So add your veggies according to your taste. Since it's a complete meal and we don't have to cook any other thing apart from putting pasta into it.
Yeah,
So no rice, no chapati needed because this
a special recipe.
fulfills everything into one pot. Now we have added everything. The coconut milk will enough to dip all the vegetables. Now these will again cook for almost 5 to 10 minutes so that they become a little soaked in the juice.
Yeah.
So now we cover this lid back for almost 10 minutes more and we come back and add the pasta into it.
9 to 10.
So this is almost 10 minutes now. Just removing the lid and seeing if this has been cooking well with the chicken. And since the vegetables have reduced in size and chicken still cooking, just keep rotating your chicken in the meantime. Now I'm adding some pasta. This is a normal pasta. I've boiled it in full good quantity of water with some salt into it. So adding gradually the pasta into it. We don't want overcooking pasta into the gravy. So once I've added the pasta, for another 5 minutes I'll just cook this whole curry and the chicken along with the pasta for only 5 minutes. Now I'm not overdoing the quantity of the pasta into the curry because if I do this will become less soupy and the pasta will absorb all the curry into it. Just give it a mix properly and cover this curry again back for almost 5 minutes. Almost 5 minutes now. So removing the lid, and if you can see, this is almost thickened, and can you see this pieces of chicken separating? So it means we need to just close this flame off and serve it in the bowl. So your chicken hot pot is ready. Red chicken Thai curry with your pasta. Enjoy this as your lunch or as a dinner with a complete hot pot. You don't need rice or chapati for this. And if you like this recipe, do comment and subscribe to my channel so that you can have next recipe on notification. Till then, enjoy this dish and have a happy day. Bye-bye.